Hello, John here, also known as Venator, and welcome back to the TGC Tours. So at the Shakeweight Invitational at Little Snake Island this week. So last week we did pretty well in the end. The last round we got 11 under, and it really helped us because before that we were sort of struggling a little bit. We'd only just made the cut in the first half of that week. After that, we did play well in the third round as well. We got 7 under, I believe it was. But yeah, the final round, 11 under, it got us into the mid-20s. I can't remember exactly the location of what I finished off at, but it was like 23rd or something to that effect. So yeah, positive end to the week, which is good. So another good week in terms of positioning, which is great. So let's see how we can carry on that, hopefully, and do well this week as well. Fingers crossed. So I've been on this actual golf course a few times now. I've practiced a little bit. It's harder than last week by the looks of it. There's a lot more water around and tricky situations that you can get yourself into if you're not careful. So definitely have to play well. So yeah, let's see how we do. So let's see what the course settings are for this first round. So we're on the black tees to begin with. Okay, so we're on the low wind speed, full wind direction, and we've got firm fairways, firm greens, and fast green speed. Okay, let's see how we get on here. Yeah, so first goal, try and make the cut, get a decent score in. I have no idea what anyone else's score is going to be because I'm playing this on a Sunday and it hasn't actually updated the scores yet. I'm playing it slightly earlier than usual as well, so no hope of seeing what those scores are before we finish here. But hopefully we can make the cut and have a pretty good first round here. You can see my attire's changed again. I tend to like mixing it up a little bit. Okay, so I hit that a little bit slow, which isn't great because there's a bunker there. But we're okay. But yeah, changed my attire. I've changed it for all 4 rounds, so you got that to look forward to, if you care at all. Right. So I pitch shot pretty early on here. See how this goes. I did add spin to that to try and stop it rolling quite as much.
Maybe on the next shot.
Okay.
Setting up for our third shot.
So as long as it's close, it's going to be a par to start with by the looks of it.
Okay, let's go. This one
decent start.
For par.
Pretty pleased with a par to start off with. It's always a little bit, I wouldn't say nervy as such, but you know, I'm always a little bit more apprehensive in the first round, just trying to get my bearings. It's a lot more pressure in the early rounds, really. Just trying to make that cut. Once you've made the cut, I mean, you can do terribly in the third and fourth round, and you're okay. I mean, obviously you want to be in the promo mark positions, but it's a lot easier, and well, you know, it's a lot less problematic if you do make a mistake in those rounds.
Now for our third shot.
Okay, so the flop shot wasn't quite good enough, really, which is a shame.
This one's tracking.
But that's okay. So that's a second par in a row.
In the cup,
so it's still playing pretty decently. 2 pretty decent holes in a row. The tempo, the timing, etc. seems to be working okay for the most part at the minute, which is a good way to start.
Up here on the third.
Right. Okay. So this is basically 7 down, and 7 yards down. So we're looking at 179, which is pretty much where I am anyway. Okay, so only hit that 97%, but that's not bad actually. I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah, in a decent position.
Yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. It could be
so yeah, in my last video, I did get praised quite a bit for my putting actually, saying my putting was good. So hopefully we can continue doing that here. My putting is one of the parts of the game I'm more confident with in general, for whatever reason. It doesn't always work, and I do have some trouble with the greens on occasion, but overall, I'm quite happy with my putting.
Here comes a par 5.
Definitely until very recently was my chipping that I struggled with the most. Overall, the game's I'm getting better at the game in general.
Shot on the fourth.
I'd probably say I'm not quite there on any level, really. But I don't know, probably quite a good all-rounder, as far as I can tell. I have no idea. But yeah, long putts can get me out of trouble sometimes. Okay.
If you can pot this one, it'll be for eagle.
It's quite downhill, this. So I have lowered the pace a
Looking really
little
good.
bit, and it's got in. There we go. Good.
Oh, what a long bomb. That was
So we got an
beautiful.
eagle, and so that's a birdie and an eagle next to each other, and
And
3
after
under.
that one, you're
So
3
yeah, the
under.
scores changed quite dramatically just through 2 holes. So yeah, 2 solid pars, a birdie and an eagle. It's a pretty good way to start.
This
I'm
hole
definitely
is
not
a par
complaining about
4.
that.
It's not all that lengthy.
I mean, the wind being okay here is pretty handy. So I did add some forward spin to this to try and get the distance to be a little bit less, which was a mistake.
Okay,
That's fine.
greenside sand. Let's see what you have.
Try and get this close. Decent.
Well
I
done
think
out
this
of the
is a
bunker.
birdie putt, potentially.
Okay, here's a 5-footer.
Ah, no. See, I saw
Just a little too much
the
power.
bead, and I decided
After
to
that
correct
hole
for it, even though it was
there, and
hardly
3 under
moving.
par.
Should have just hit that straight. That's a shame. That's what you get for playing a bit too fast at times, which is another thing I've been told.
All
I've
right, let's see what
been
we can
playing
do here
too
on the
fast on
6th hole.
occasion, which is fair enough. Yeah, I have been. And that's an example of it right there. Okay, so 100% power,
This one's looking good.
which is a rare thing for me
Good
to hit
shot
exactly
right there.
100% power.
Nicely played.
I'm
Here's
just
a
going to go
9-foot
for
putt.
this, I think.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's turned both ways.
There's your birdie.
So yeah, it went left and then it went right, so we're okay. And there we go. So we got a birdie out of that. I mean, even though
4 under
the putt I
par
missed,
after
it's
that
still a
hole.
par in the end. So it's not like we're actually losing shots that severely or anything like that. 4 under through 6 holes was a great start.
Okay, it's a lengthy par 4.
But yeah, I did find this course quite challenging when I was practicing. Seems to be the way it goes a lot of the time. I
This one looks
practice
pretty
and
good.
I
Should be
struggle
the
with the
fairway.
course, and then I actually get on it and I play better. Whether or
Okay,
not they're
green
quite
is below
fair
us
with
from here.
their conditions on the tour, maybe that's the reason. Because when I play like the default settings, I struggle more.
Can we get a
It could
2
just be
flat?
because I'm not used to it, or I'm playing too casually. It doesn't matter either way. As long as we play well when we need to.
Okay, you're on the green. You're somewhere on the green.
Okay.
Don't even know if you'll see the hole from there. This one's for birdie.
So we just want to get this close, really. I mean, bonus if it goes in, but yeah, that was nowhere near that one.
Just a 3-foot putt. Well, it's going to
Okay, that was
Here we go. Just a
a
few more
double
innings.
mistake there. I pressed the
All
button
right,
to
we're
put the
done
flag
now.
out,
Now,
and
let's
it
take a look at
distracted
the
me,
leaderboard, see what's
which
happening.
is my fault because I put the
Jump
flag out.
up to 3 under par.
That was
after that.
terrible. That was such a big mistake on my part.
Par 4.
And to be honest, that probably stopped it going in, having the flag out. Yeah, okay. And not having the flag out, having the flag in. That was embarrassing. Oh well, we're still 3 under.
This one's about
3 under, pretty
110,
good through 8
410.
holes, really. I hope I don't miss the cut by 1 shot, so that's going to come back to haunt me.
Well, I think we have the right club here.
Okay.
All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way.
And that's a good putt. There we go. So that's
And
made up for it a little bit. That's a nice putt, or a decent putt.
That's what I like to see.
That was such an embarrassing
Right
mistake.
now you are at 4 under.
But yeah, we're back to 4 under after that one. 4 under through 8 is pretty good.
And you're teeing up on a par 5 here.
Okay, so let's go over here, and I've hit that too fast. If I could feel that straight away, that I'd hit that slightly incorrectly. Pretty good.
Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a
Okay,
little more distance.
so add 7 to this then. So you're looking at 215. I might just go with the 4 iron and hope. Okay, hit it fast. So it's going to be a 2 left anyway.
Come on, ball. Kick to the
But
right.
the 102% distance is probably about right,
Yep,
really.
that's going to do just nicely. This one's
It's a
about
decent
21
effort.
feet to the cup.
Okay. It's turned quite a bit more than I expected, which is fine.
This could be a birdie on the scorecard.
And it's a birdie. Okay.
It's going to
Decent.
down to 5 under par.
Another birdie. So yeah, it's quite forgiving, this course, in places, but yeah, I found this really tough playing this. I think some of the later holes may be a bit tougher, maybe. That might be where the issue comes in. So try and keep this going. That's all right. That's a decent shot. I mean, the course itself is nice.
All right,
There's so many of these
the
TGC
10th.
Tour courses are really nice. Okay. Right, it's in the bunker. It's okay.
Setting up with a sandy old lie.
Hopefully a pretty good shot. I mean, that was pretty decent. It
And
was
you
right
are
next to the hole.
putting now, and I'm happy for you.
It
7-footer
bounced
here.
a bit too far, unfortunately.
Oh,
And not a good putt. Right, so maybe
and
this is
you
called
got
Snake
this
Island because the
left
putts are a
under
little bit
par on this one.
sneaky. Okay,
All
I'll
right,
say
well
that.
done.
I'm blaming the green for my my questionable
And that's
putting
gonna
there.
keep you at 5
But
under.
it's inevitable. It's going to happen after I said that I was doing well with it. But especially that one putt. Keep going back to that.
Let's see what we can do here on
Right,
the
so this has got
11th.
water here, which is dangerous. Not just that, but to hit this over the bunker, I did want to hit it quite close to the water's edge there in terms of the aim, so that's
This
also
one's
worrying.
around
But
110
this worked out
yards to
okay.
the pin.
So I haven't actually changed the spin or anything on this this pitch shot because I'm expecting it to roll quite a bit here, and it has.
Well done. That's another green in regulation under your belt. Lining up for a 9-foot putt here.
And it's turning. There we go.
As
We're
that
okay.
drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day.
Yeah, a decent putt there, and we're doing well.
6 under.
6 under at this stage is really good. I have no idea, as I said before, what everyone else is going to do, but I wouldn't be
Teeing it up
surprised if it's
now
like
on
5
the
or 6
12th.
under rounds for the cut line again. So I am clubbing down here because I have played a couple of rounds of this,
Looks like
and
this tee
every
shot's
time I
gonna
have,
make
I've
for
hit the
safe landing.
driver, and it's gone into
This
the
is about
rough.
185 yards
So I
or
thought I'd be a
so to
bit
the pin.
careful this time. Okay, so 8 up from here, basically. So we're looking at 192 roughly. I'm going to go with the 6 iron then and just go with this shot. And I've hit it very nicely in terms of the execution of the shot, 101% and perfect. And it's going to roll quite close, actually. Pretty good.
Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work.
Yeah, happy with that.
Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie.
I mean, it's actually a downhill putt, which is a tricky one at that. It's a sliding one.
Oh, yeah.
Just
well
about
done.
got it right.
Back-to-back birdies.
Didn't quite compensate enough, really, but yeah, we managed it from there, so that's good.
7 under par.
But yeah, that was a tricky putt, actually. But yeah, we did well to get that one in. So we're a 7 under, which is a great score. From 12 as well, which is even better. Means there's always hope we could get more. So only 97%. I did add loft to this, or backspin, whichever way whatever you want to call it.
All right, here's our second shot on the 13th.
Right, so I'm going to flop shot this. Just hopefully get close. At one point, I was flop shotting everything. But I have got a bit more confident with my chipping now, so not as much anymore.
That's your 7th birdie on the day.
There you go. Look at this. Yeah, pretty decent second half of this round as well so far.
At 8 under par.
So yeah, 8 under. It's really solid start at the minute. Let's hope we can keep that going. But so far so good.
On hole number 14.
Okay, well this is interesting. This is basically dead on. This is a hole-in-one opportunity for someone. Not for myself. I've hit it too left and a little bit too far, but it's rolling back.
Great work on the approach.
Yeah,
you
decent.
Saw that one, didn't you?
But yeah, that's definitely a hole-in-one hole.
Went right by.
That's silly. Too much power.
This was just 3 feet.
It's a shame. That's a shame. Because that was an easy birdie, and I've just messed that up. But that's okay. Not the end of the world. 4 holes left to go, and we're on 8 under. So yeah, really good.
Here we go.
A few months ago, 8 under was like considered pretty much the best I could hit, and it's really improved since then. I get 10 under rounds and 9 under rounds fairly often, actually.
All right, from the fairway bunker.
Let's see how this goes. It's great. It's great to have that. I'm going to pitch this just so it doesn't get stuck on the lip here, just in case. sometimes it can hit the edge of the bunker and then you just
Solid
get stuck.
work back in the
I
fairway.
mean, to be honest, it probably would have been okay anyway. It
Third
probably would have
shot.
had a similar result, but a bit late now. Okay, good distance. I adjusted for the lie way too
Okay with
much.
that. And this putt is way out
Yeah,
there.
this is a very
With
tricky
some luck.
putt. So this isn't really trying to put this. I'm just trying to get it close, which even that is quite tricky, to be honest. But yeah, good pacing.
And this next putt for the par.
Okay,
Good
that's
job
nice.
on that one.
Yeah, this is a nice course, this one. It's got a, I don't know, like
Okay,
British
8 under
countryside feel,
par
which is,
is your
I'm
score
biased because
currently.
I'm British, but I don't know, there's something about it reminds me of something like Tolkien would be looking at that or something in the background, like the Shire or
Fun
something.
here on this par 3.
Maybe I'm just imagining that, probably. Okay, so this one here is going to be 15 yards, is that? Down? So you're looking at, what's it, 195-ish. Okay, I'm going to go with the 6 iron. Definitely, this is the thing I did with the lie earlier as well. The 2 mile hour wind is not going to make a difference. So I'm just going to try and, I've hit it slow.
This one's a little to the right on approach.
That will make a difference
No,
hitting it
it's
slow.
unlucky. Missed the
Okay.
green on that one. And here's our second shot on the 16th.
Okay, so hit a chip there and actually hit perfect tempo on the chip, which is nice. Not something I would have done
Nice
before.
Save par on this one.
I mean, I still don't get it every time,
And that
but
was a
yeah,
good
happy
putt.
to have a nice chip there and decent. It's been a
And
pretty
that
mediocre
one's
end
sitting at 8
so
under.
far, but we're doing okay though. Yeah, 8 under. I mean, I'm happy with 8 under as the final score if that ends up being what it is. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we carry on with this.
Silky swing.
Looks like a nice shot. Hopefully it's not too far here. It's not.
And this is our
Okay.
second shot here on the
So this looks
17th.
like another flop shot. So I decided to go with the lower club there, just because I was hoping that would happen. And yeah, that's pretty much where I wanted
5
it.
feet to the cup from here. This putt's good so far.
Decent putt.
Beautiful
I mean,
shot.
not much to that one, which is nice. There you go. So 9 under. Playing really well.
Okay, 9 under is current score.
Yeah, been a positive, easy-going round for the most part. Hopefully the last hole
par 4 ahead of us
keeps
here.
that trend going and we can finish off well here.
Beautiful swing.
But that's a decent shot as well. 102% and slightly slow, but not too bad. Swing path is
Setting this one up
pretty straight.
145 yards away.
Okay. I'm going to add loft and go for the longer club here. I hit it fast, which means unfortunately
Approach
it's
shot
going to go
worked
too
out
left.
just fine.
The distance was
And this putt
okay.
for the birdie.
And that's pretty good. And just
you're
about winning.
finishing things off with the
Fantastic.
birdie putt.
There we go. So
That's
what a positive
good
round.
way
10
to end
under.
things, I think.
So this is what I was saying before. 10 under rounds. Not that uncommon anymore, surprisingly. But yeah, what a solid, good opening round. Really good to start with that. That's going to put us in good stead to make the cut this week. So yeah, hopefully we stay that way. But yeah, really positive. I'll see you very soon for round number 2. Until then, yeah, goodbye.